The black shorts with the white stripe. From Blackpool, Richardson. And his opponent across the ring, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the black and gold shorts, supporting the St George's Cross and the Union flag. Mark Collins.
So here we go, round one. Mally Richardson from Blackpool up against Mark Collins. Mally Richardson in the black trunks with the white stripe up against Mark Collins in the black and white trunks and the gold markings. Favourite probably for this fight will be Mark Collins. But Mally Richardson, hugely experienced. He's up for this tonight. He wants that belt as much as Mark Collins. But look at the power and the blows from Mark Collins. Going for an early finish. Mally coming back. Big shots. This is definitely a puncher's fight. Mally's got huge experience. He's been around the IBA for many, many years. But he definitely wants this title tonight. Both fighters looking for that opening. They want to unload. Refereeing by the great white shark Mark Potter for this particular bout. Oh! Great shots from Mally Richardson there. That would have surprised Mark Collins. Might have thought that he was in for an easier night than he's having so far. Mally Richardson's bulked up a bit for this particular fight. So there's a lot more power in his blows than we've seen recently. Really putting the pressure on Mark Collins. He won't have expected this in the first round. Probably thought he could steamroll through Mally, but that's not happening tonight. Mally stood up to all of his blows so far and is giving as good as he gets back. There's bad intentions in every shot. Mark Collins looking to reap carnage on Mally Richardson. There goes the end of round one. Let's just see it again. Look at that big shot, that big right hand from Mally Richardson. Mark Collins firing back. So here we go, round two, Mally Richardson up against the favourite Mark Collins. Mally really raised his game for this particular fight. After a very exciting first round where they exchanged blows. These two boys mean business here today. Mally really wants this. He's not come in just to be an opponent. And he's letting go with some great shots. Mark Collins, like a cobra, stalking his prey, looking for the shot that's going to put Mally down. Mally coming in with some big shots there. The corner wanted Mark Collins to keep his hands up. They're worried that some of these shots from Mally Richardson are going to get through. So continually encouraging him to keep his hands up, keep his guard up. It's Mally looking for that opening. Not much to pick between these two boys. Oh, I think Mally's got caught a shot in the windpipe. I don't think he can breathe. Now that is very dangerous. He's really suffering. The doctor looking very closely and coming up to the ring. Coming up to the ring now. Mally Richardson got caught in the throat with that shot. Will he continue? Is the referee Mark Potter going to stop it? Looks like Mally wants to continue, but he's still having trouble with his breathing. Oh, Mally wants this bad. You would have thought they may have stopped the fight there. Mark Collins coming in with a sustained attack. And Mally Richardson firing back. What great credit to Mally Richardson. That's not something you see often. He's firing back against Mark Collins and going on the attack, but still suffering with his breath after being hit with a shot in the throat. Quite astonishing. Let's just see it again in slow motion. Bang! Mark Collins got him on the windpipe, and there was Mally Richardson suffering, but he got through the round. So here we go. Round 3, Mark Collins against Mally Richardson. Mally Richardson surviving that brutal shot in the throat when Mark Collins hit him in the windpipe, and really everybody felt that the fight was going to be stopped, but Mally Richardson is back. He was finding it tough breathing in the corner, and he's back and he's leading the attack against Mark Collins. Quite astonishing that Mally Richardson wants this fight so bad against Mark Collins. The corner urging Mark to keep his hands up so he doesn't get caught by one of Mally's shots. Mally now's breathing seems to be back to normal. He seems focused, and hopefully those problems will have cleared. Really, one thinks maybe Mark should have really gone for it at the beginning of this round when Mally was in such trouble. Maybe tried to finish it off, but now Mally seems back now, composed, doesn't seem to be suffering any aftermath from that particular brutal shot to the throat. It really is a good fight between two very well matched opponents. Mally, very impressive, going out behind that jab. Corner urging Mark Collins on. He will have expected a much easier fight tonight. Both looking for an opening. Most of the aggression coming from Mally Richardson. Mark Collins looking for that opening. He's very patient, very calm, very focused, just looking for that chink in Mally's armour to let off one of those big shots and take him down. But he's got to have been surprised by the condition and determination of Mally Richardson here tonight, who's applying all the pressure. So here we go, round 4 of this very, very interesting and intriguing fight between Mally Richardson from Blackpool and Mark Collins. And it's quite difficult at this stage to really see which way this fight is going to go. You'd probably say that Mark Collins is the superior boxer, maybe has the better skills, but Mally Richardson has so much experience, over hundreds of rounds in the ring. He's certainly got a very powerful punch on him, and the determination he has shown in this fight to stay in this fight after being punched in the throat is quite astonishing. Mark Collins is not having it all his own way. Mally Richardson also very aggressive in this fight, looking for that opening. Mark Collins using the jab, trying to find that opening. Wants to open up the defences of Mally Richardson, put him in trouble. These are two very tough boys. I'd say at this stage Mark Collins looking probably the more composed. He's really settling into his work, and maybe Mally's starting to tire a little bit. But the corner urging Mark to not get overconfident, keep his hands up, concentrate on what he's doing. Yeah, Mally Richardson looking a little bit more ragged now, and the determination in the face of Mark Collins, you would say that the fight is starting to edge his way. A big shot still coming out from Mally Richardson. This is a man who's been round the block many times. There's nothing he hasn't seen in a boxing ring. Knows how to save his energy, and maybe he's saving it up for a big finish in the later rounds. Wild swings though there from Mally Richardson, but he's stalking Mark Collins down. There goes the end of round 4. Mark Collins coming on the attack. So here we go, the final round in front of a packed crowd here at the City Pavilion in Romford. What a great fight this has been. Round 5 was more of the same, but we're here in the final round, and Mally Richardson is really going for it. Been punched in the throat, but it's not stopping him. And he's the one in the last round that is putting in the most aggression. He doesn't want to be stopped, no matter what Mark Collins is throwing at him. Mally Richardson pursuing him around this ring. Look at the determination. Quite incredible. Mark Collins on the retreat, and you wouldn't have expected that. Mark Collins just got to try and compose himself and keep Mally Richardson off him. Hands down by his side. I think now Mally Richardson thinks he's taken everything that Mark Collins can throw at him, and he's on his feet. He's not really bothered. He's just throwing caution to the wind, tracking Mark Collins down, and no matter what Mark throws at him, he keeps on coming. I mean, look at all these blows that Mark Collins is landing, having absolutely no effect whatsoever. Oh, and it appears that Mally Richardson has stumbled slightly and he's injured an ankle. This would be a tragedy if this fight had to be stopped at the moment over his ankle. He's taken a punch in the throat and now his ankle is being caught. But no, he says, let's get it on, let's keep going. And that's testament to the commitment of Mally Richardson. What a great fight between these two fantastic boxers. Mark Collins, great class, great ability, great aggression, but Mally's waving him on. These two boys want it. This has got to be my favourite fight of the night. Well, doesn't like to say it, but really what you've got here is commitment, guts, courage, two well-matched boxers, and who knows who's going to get the result. Mally Richardson is just not going to give up. He's had his ankle damaged, he's had his throat damaged, but he got through to the last round. A fantastic performance also from Mark Collins and Mally Richardson, and the crowd loved it. Let's just see again here now, some more action from the final round. Mark Collins battering Mally Richardson, who just motions him on for more. Let's see what the result is. What a great fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of IBA English title fight action, your winner in the red corner. And
there it is. Mark Collins gets the result, and you'd have to say he deserved it. But an incredible effort from Mally Richardson, which the crowd acknowledge. Fight of the night. Mark Collins the winner. Mally Richardson contributed to a fantastic fight.
Amazing, amazing time, Mr. Mally Richardson. Mark.